If you're trying to figure out where you are in the perimenopause window, you've probably looked up all the info about the obvious signs, like your period, hot flashes, mood swings, or brain fog. But I bet you didn't even know that you should be on the lookout for these 10 unusual signs that let you know exactly what is going on inside. During perimenopause, hormones fluctuate wildly, so it's hard to even know with blood tests what's going on. But our bodies have a built in system through dreams to let us know what is actually happening in all those places we can't even see, right down to each of those hormonal shifts. And in that way, dreams function as a personal diagnostic mirror of what the body is processing if you know what to look for. Real quick, I'm Janice. I'm a dream coach. I help you move through the deeper patterns in your life using dreams as guides. Dreams will show you all kinds of information about your mental and spiritual life, but they also reveal loads more about your physical body than you ever knew. If you like videos like this about how your dreams show exactly what's happening inside your body, please pop a quick thumbs up. It's a beautiful energetic exchange. I would be ever so grateful. Perimenopause symptoms can be confusing or alarming. Some people have even said that they thought they were dying or that they had some kind of disease. So, knowing where you are in this transition greatly reduces anxiety and prevents you from misinterpreting symptoms. I know for me, it's been a huge help to look at my dreams during this period in my life because I know my dreams will tell me if something is wrong, and they will also tell me how things are simply progressing. And bonus, my dreams even alert me when I need specific herbs, vitamins, or medications. Other than physical changes, menopause is well known for the stage in life where our spiritual life changes. Menopause is not about loss at all. People often say it's kind of like a homecoming, that menopause shifts your orientation from outside influence, trying to fit into expectations about who you're supposed to be, and pulls your attention back inward. The roles that once defined you start to loosen. The pressure to please others becomes harder to tolerate. And things that once felt important may suddenly feel irrelevant. And hormonal changes play a huge role in this. When they fluctuate, the nervous system becomes more sensitive. Sleep changes, emotions can intensify, long buried feelings may rise to the surface. It becomes harder to ignore what isn't aligned with who you really are. And this is why many of us in this part of our lives naturally gravitate towards things like meditation, self reflection, spiritual practices, or dream work. Even your body is pushing you towards greater authenticity. It's no coincidence that I made major changes around this time in my life, and dreams helped me see what was ahead of me every step of the way. If you're thinking, I'm too young for perimenopause, think again. Look at your dreams and see what early signals your body is telling you about how to help yourself get ready and support yourself so that your experience is better for you. Oh, and please do tell me in the comments what dreams you see that have helped you know what was going on. The first unusual sign comes from dreams showing the transition itself. You will find that you have recurring dream symbols that denote temporary things or dreams that are transitional, like hotels, tents, Airbnbs, opening or closing windows or doors, thresholds, hallways, corridors, or even turns on stairs or landings. Basically, you're looking for things in your dreams that show temporary transition. The second unusual sign to look for is dreams that show hormonal fluctuations. In perimenopause, first progesterone drops while estrogen stays relatively stable. The coolest symbol I've seen for hormones are chemical formulas and objects fitting or not fitting together. And that's strictly because our bodies are literally telling us about the chemical structure of hormones and how they are fitting or missing their receptors. I learned this from dreams that I and clients had while doing inner work called Vital Balance, which targets the physical body systems and has healing modules made by my associate Katie specifically for transition into menopause. I'll link to it in the comments and description. The third sign is dreams about cycles. Since hormones fluctuate, but your periods may still be fairly regular in early perimenopause, you will dream of your own cycle. You may see a bicycle, unicycle, or tricycle, but a more obvious dream symbol is having a plain old period dream. You may have these a few days before your cycle starts or when it would normally start. And some of these dreams may be about an unusual amount of blood that you have to deal with because, hey, sometimes that happens in early perimenopause, and we will certainly be dreaming about it. In later stages of perimenopause, your cycle dreams will change. So that brings me to the fourth sign, dreams that shift into themes about decay, drying up, or seasonal changes. You'll see old coconuts, raisins, shriveled plants, rotten fruit, tree branches that are gray or black or that appear to be dying or rotting. Also common are images in dreams that mirror the dryness symptoms that can happen during late peri, like vaginal dryness or urinary changes. So dreams with deserts, brown or red falling leaves, or the autumn season in general. And often you may have dreams that you're going to the bathroom, but little or nothing is coming out. Dreams may also reflect menstrual changes, like where you have a period product in your dream, but it has barely any blood on it, or very faint pink blood, or just a completely empty period product. These dreams also reflect the body's decreasing estrogen and declining cycle activity. But something very interesting can happen in the late stages as menopause approaches. The imagery begins to shift again. So instead of dried plants, dreams may begin featuring healthy grapes, red currants, strawberries, or red and orange flowers in full bloom. This can symbolize a kind of stabilization phase when hormones are settling into their new post or menopausal rhythm. And by the way, men also have andropause, and those symptoms will also show up in dreams. I'll have to make another video just for that. The fifth unusual sign is dreams showing nervous system imagery. Progesterone has already started dropping, and since progesterone provides a calming effect on the nervous system, you will maybe feel more raw and on edge than ever before. That said, our dreams involve feeling nervous or on edge. Traumas that we thought we already came to terms with may resurface as annoyance, frustration, or anger in dreams. You'll also see muscles being emphasized. I've seen dreams with calves, lower back, and shoulders in particular. You may even literally see medical or scientific imagery or books to encourage you to help yourself in the area that's being emphasized in the book. Some people even dream of red or black spots on parts of their body. Again, this is where I see Vital Balance program so helpful. It's a way to do gentle energy work with the new stuff that comes up for emotional healing during this transition time. And the huge bonus is being able to look at your dreams with me as you work through it. The sixth on the list is mental processing dreams because brain fog is real. Dreams may involve situations where you keep reminding yourself of something important, or you're trying to remember a phone number in a dream, you're trying to recall someone's name or face, or you know something, but you can't quite access it. Your dreaming mind is literally mirroring the cognitive changes that are happening in waking life. The seventh sign is dreams that symbolize weight changes because, again, that's a thing. For example, dreams about clothing sizes, trying on old clothes, remembering when clothes fit differently, or revisiting old times in dreams and noticing that your body looks different. The eighth sign to look for are dreams about your mid torso. They also show very specific colors to denote which chakra and body system or area is being emphasized. Since digestive issues and bloating are symptoms of perimenopause, it makes sense that our bodies will be alerting us to what's going on in that area of our body. This can show up through dreams showing spoiled food, bad smells, throwing up, or even flies or vermin around food. You may see orange or orange juice, and this is the sacral chakra and upper reproductive system being emphasized as the cause or the thing that is perturbing the issues. I've even seen orange balloons popping in a dream after an earlier dream alerted me to relieve bloating by changing my probiotics. The popped balloons showed that they were working. Also included here are dreams that ask you to restore your energy or digestive fire. And this happens because fatigue is an extremely common symptom during perimenopause. These dreams may feature bright yellow objects, and that's for the solar plexus and energy center, which controls digestion, metabolism, and organs, including the stomach, liver, pancreas, and gallbladder. You will also likely see electrical systems that are damaged, frayed wires, overloaded energy systems, or for clients who are doing the vital balance work or other energy work, they will see electrical grids being fixed or nuclear power plants working. And number nine, of course, hot flashes appear symbolically in dreams. I've had a lot of these dreams, trying to get a cool breeze, turning on a fan or air conditioner, being close to chimneys, furnaces, fire pits, or other heat sources inside of a building. Late perimenopause can also produce stronger hot flash dreams. I had a dream with heat guns and fire codes, but also you may see firefighters, stove burners, broken air conditioners, difficulty breathing, being in a sauna, or noticing that you're sweating in the dream. Your dream mind is essentially mapping physical sensations into symbolic language. The 10th and final unusual sign is that you don't remember dreams at all. Unfortunately, one thing that happens in perimenopause is that it's hard to sleep or you get insomnia. And then sometimes when you do fall asleep, you get jolted awake because you're suddenly in a volcano and you have to rip the blankets off of you. And then at that point, your nervous system is on hypervigilant mode because, you almost died from the heat. But just to offer some help as I'm going through this period of time, a few things have really helped me. Full disclaimer, I'm not a medical doctor, obviously, so this is just what helped me. I did the vital balance energy work on hormones, menopause, and reproductive organs. I listened to my own dream seeds and fell asleep to them for the root, the sacral, and the solar plexus chakras, which really helped me not only fall asleep, but also to remember dreams. And I used two different supplements. First, I did O positive Meno, which worked for about a year or so, but then it just didn't work. And yeah, I did the on off thing, but at some point it just didn't work anymore. And then I did a combination of omega 369 and evening primrose oil, and that helped tremendously. Hot flashes are nowhere near the intensity that they used to be. The examples I shared today are general patterns, but every person's dream symbols are also deeply personal. The meaning of a dream becomes much clearer when you look at your own personal symbolism, your emotional response in the dream, and the life stage that you're currently navigating. If you'd like help exploring that, I invite you to a free discovery session with me to see if dream work is right for you. A single dream can provide incredible insight. We'll look for where you are in this transition, and I'll even recommend what inner work might be appropriate for you based on your dream. Once again, thanks for dreaming with me. May your nights be rich with guidance and your mornings full of clarity.